Hello and welcome to Music Appreciation Online. My name is Josh Flegg. I will be your instructor for this course this semester. So I just wanted to take a few minutes here at the beginning of the semester to introduce myself to you. That way you kind of put a face with the name, that kind of thing. And also just to give you some really important information that you'll need in order to be successful in this class. So again, my name is Josh. Feel free to address me by my first name if you wish. It's kind of the Cowley way, but whatever's comfortable for you. Um, Again, welcome and thank you for taking this class. I just want to tell you a little bit about myself first. I am an Ark City native. I graduated from Ark City High School in '97, and then from there I went straight to Cali, where I earned an associate's degree. After a little wandering about, not really sure what I wanted to do with my life, let's say, ultimately transferred to Wichita State, earned a bachelor's of music education and a master's of music education. Uh, and then my first job right out of college, out of graduate school, was I got the band director job at Cali. So I actually taught on campus at Cali as the band director for a number of years, from 2006 to 2016. And then I kind of shifted gears just a little bit, kind of got out of higher ed and went into teaching in the public schools. So I taught for Douglas schools, Douglas Public Schools. I was the band director there for 5th through 12th grade for 3 years. And then after that, most recently and currently, I teach as the orchestra director for Ark City Public Schools. And so that's kind of my background. I'm just getting ready to start my 18th year of teaching. We're at the date of this video, the filming of this video, we're just beginning the 2023 and 2024 school year. So this is my 18th year in education. As I said, I've spent a lot of time, obviously at Cali first, and then now I'm doing other things. But I've taught music for a long time. And music appreciation is one of those classes that I still enjoy teaching. Over the course of my 18-year career, there's only been maybe a few semesters along the way where I haven't taught this class. So it's kind of been part of my repertoire from the beginning and continues to be so. And it is a class that I really enjoy teaching. I most definitely would prefer to teach it face to face. When we get in a room together and we kind of get to know each other just a little bit, and we can communicate a little bit more directly, and we can listen to music in a little bit different way. I think the class ultimately is kind of better, but be that as it may, this is, an online experience. And overall, I really just want this class to be an enjoyable experience for you guys. I definitely do not want it to be like a really difficult class. I could make it difficult, but I don't want to do that. I want this class to kind of be maybe something that you even look forward to. Definitely something not something to dread. I'm not going to pile a bunch of work on you. I'm not going to make it super, super hard. If you just kind of pay attention and log in on a weekly basis and complete the assignments, I think you'll find that it'll be a pretty easy class, but also, like I say, an enjoyable class. Because a lot of what we're going to be doing is we'll do a lot of reading and learning new vocabulary and that kind of thing. But a big part of what we do is we just listen to music. And so I've been thinking a little bit lately about the title of our textbook, which I've taught a couple of different textbooks with this class, and I will say I think the one that we're using right now is actually pretty good. It's entitled "The Enjoyment of Music," and I've been thinking about that just a little bit as we anticipate this school year and the new semester and everything. And music is a lot of things to a lot of different people. It can be something that can connect us. It can be something that we can argue over. It can be something that I don't know, can almost kind of define who you are as a person. But I think above all, music, is a gift that we've been given that is to be enjoyed. We really listening to music should be an enjoyable experience. And the basic gist of this class is to look at we're going to get an overview of the history of Western music. And what that means is, Western music, Western European music. We're looking at the history of music over the course of about 1,500 years, almost 2,000 years, basically from the fall of the Roman Empire all the way up to, say, like the late, 19th century and early 20th century. So it's a lot of different kinds of music. But again, tying into that enjoyment factor, when we really get into the textbook, the first thing we start with is Gregorian chant. And if you don't know what Gregorian chant is, it's kind of interesting. It's not the kind of music you listen to every day. Um, I can remember teaching this face to face, and it's like we'd push play, and kids would just go to sleep or something like that. But I'll talk a little bit more about this on the next video when I talk about how to listen to music. But the point I'm trying to make is that whether you're listening to Gregorian chant or the latest and greatest of whatever that's come out, this year or whatever, music. The whole point of it is to enjoy it. And music appreciation. Can you appreciate music but not enjoy it? I suppose you could, but my goal is for you to have an enjoyable experience. So anyway, enough on that for now. Again, this is an online class, so it's very important that you approach it in a very self-directed way. It's important that you read carefully, the contents of each learning module. And a lot of questions can simply be answered by just, did you read the material, And as it comes to reading the textbook, it's really interactive by these days. I mean, you guys probably, for most of the traditional students, I don't even know, maybe you have had a very interactive textbook experience already. But for an old guy like me, I look at it, I think, wow, I think it's a really good textbook. It's interactive. And I think it really, explains the material in a very straightforward way that's really accessible to most people. So anyway, the new learning modules are going to open ideally on Monday mornings at 6 a.m. And basically the way it's going to run down is, you'll have a reading assignment of some kind. There will be some kind of interactive quizzes going on with the textbook eventually. We won't even get to the textbook, I don't think, this first week, but yeah, it's a matter of pretty minimal work. A lot of it's just reading, listening to the music, responding to it in some way. And but the point that I'm trying to make, I guess, is the work that we do in any given module will be due before the next module opens. So a lot of people ask us, like, well, when is this? What are the due dates for these assignments? Just assume that anything in module 1's due before module 2 opens. Anything in module 2 is due before module 3 opens, and so on and so forth. And I do understand people get behind. Life is busy. If you get behind, I'm really easy about it. Just do the work and turn it in. I mean, a little communication is helpful. Just let me know what's going on. But don't let yourself get too behind. And in terms of like accepting late work, I'm usually pretty easygoing about that. I just want you to do the work and have the experience. And so anyway, I hope that makes sense. Make sure you read the syllabus really well. There's a schedule for what we're doing from week to week, and from time to time there are some changes that might need to be made. But I'll be sure to inform you as the need may arise. But otherwise, just make sure you look at the syllabus really carefully. 60% of your grade is just showing up on a weekly basis and doing the work. Then there's an essay assignment, which is worth 20%. Complete details on that. When I say essay, it's a 3 to 5 page paper, something like that. More info to come. And then there's a midterm exam and a final exam. And so that should turn out to be your 100% for the class. And again, the schedule should be there posted on the syllabus. So that's about all I got for now. Again, thank you so much for taking my class. If you have any questions about anything along the way, just hit me up, send me an email, and I'll try to get you squared away just as quickly as I can. I do have my, this is kind of one of my side gigs, let's say. And so sometimes catching up on email can be a little bit, I'll do my best is what I'm saying. So I'll kind of apologize in advance if emails, tend to get buried or whatever, but communication is key. And just if you have any questions, let me know and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. So again, thanks a lot. And we'll look forward to interacting with you somewhere out there. Let's have a good semester and good luck to you.